Good morning, family. So, today we're in Psalm 42, and what stuck out to me is verse 8. And I started thinking about what's your song? Somebody had to identify you just by a song. What song would they call out? And when I was thinking about this, well, quick, let me read the verse. The Lord will command his loving kindness in the daytime, and in the night his song shall be with me, a prayer to the God of my life. Do you ever notice how much easier things seem to go when you're singing? So, faster, things seem not as hard. I had a girlfriend once. Well, I still have her. She's still alive. But she's moved far away to Florida. But she would always whistle the first phrase of the song, Look What the Lord Has Done. And then she would stop. And it's interesting, I noticed when I went down to Florida to see her, not this trip, but the trip before, her song had changed. Of course, her life circumstances had changed, but her song had changed. She doesn't whistle that song anymore. I thought, And then the other thing I was thinking about was my daughter when, after I first got her, as a teenager. Oh boy. Walking, talking. Sure, the streets of America were paved in gold, and it was in my wallet. But anyway, she was I not much for cell phones, and so she was changing the ringtones on my phone so that I would know without looking who was calling. So it cracked me up because she picked the flight of the bumblebee for my mother, because my mom didn't often sit down. She was very busy. I think she chose for herself the Hallelujah chorus. But you think, what's the ringtone of my life? What's my song? When people hear a song, what are they, they going to remember me? And I also thought of orchestra tuning, we come in at different keys and different rhythms, and we're not really in sync. And then all of a sudden we get it, and then we're ready to roll. But God's song, it was interesting because when I looked it up, it meant music, joyous, triumphant worship. So that's what he's singing over you. Joyous, triumphant. Hopefully our response back will be worship. But when people think of us, if they had to assign a song that means your ringtone, what would your ringtone be? What would my ringtone be? It's kind of neat to know that the Lord sings over us. So, anyway, as always, the text for the psalm will be where you click on the word more. So, I hope you have a fabulous day. All God's best.